So, hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Turn 5 podcast, where the 2026 season is underway. We've had our first race. We're here to review it. I don't really know where else to go with that. Let's get straight into it. One sentence race review, please, Rich.
Yes. I was right.
Okay. Mel?
Wall.
Okay. Ben?
Battery OP.
And I'm going to go with exciting for 10 laps, mid for the rest. You seem bemused.
But you said one word. Why did everyone
No,
say
one
more than...
sentence.
Oh. Hit the wall. Lol.
The wall.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get straight into it. Rich, are you enjoying your pina colada?
Yes.
Good.
It's better than a strawberry daiquiri.
Because he's drinking it responsibly.
See you nodding in approval. Yeah, please drink responsibly, folks. Let's get right into it. Free practice. Aston Martin woes continued.
Let's be honest, we weren't expecting them to magically fix it in the 2 weeks since the last outing.
It seemed to be worse.
It did. That was surprising.
Fernando Alonso didn't run at all in FP1. Lance Stroll did, but was incredibly slow.
Lance Stroll failed to set a representative lap time across 3 hours of testing. Or practice, sorry, not testing.
Yeah, we'll come to that because I have some opinions on this. In fact, let's just get straight into it.
Yeah.
Lance didn't participate in qualifying. Lance was slow in practice, failed to set a time within the 107% at all on the weekend. And yet the stewards still let him take part in the race.
It's a yoke is the first thing that springs to mind. What's the point in having rules if you're not going to enforce them?
Exactly. I don't mind letting them take part if they've made the 107% time.
That's what it's there for.
In practice. Because
they've shown the car's capable of it.
You've crashed, it happens. Oh no. However,
like for Max.
Yeah, like he crashed. These things happen. Stroll, however, this is what the steward said. He's completed 859 kilometers so far this year in the car.
So,
I don't think the distance in testing should count.
No,
because that's testing.
Yep.
He has competed in 178 F1 World Championship Grand Prix since making his debut.
So?
Okay. Fernando Alonso set a time within the 107%.
So?
That's not Lance Stroll. He's competed in 7 Australian Grand Prix races.
So?
Including a 4th place in 2023. Yeah, cool, but that's not 2020.
So?
And has scored 325 career World Championship points, including podium finishes and 1 pole position.
So? How is any of this? If this was a fucking GCSE essay style question answer, your teacher would be circling everything you've just read out and written the response of this is relevant how.
Yeah.
It's just Lance Stroll glaze. Class.
It all depends on how much money you can stuff into the brown envelope to slip them.
Lawrence Stroll just outside the door, waving a baggie of money.
Yeah.
But, how is any of that relevant? I'm sorry.
That's the thing. Look, the closest one to anything being relevant there is that Alonso managed to set a representative lap time in the current car. That is the only thing that is anywhere close to being relevant.
Yeah.
All of the other shit is years gone past. None of that matters. we're at a fresh slate here with these regulations. The years gone by don't matter. It's previous gens, previous cars, previous everything. Total fresh
totally
start.
different regulation set
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's even close is Alonso's lap time. But even then, two drivers of the same vehicle can set wildly different times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Case and point, the last 4 or 5 years of Red Bull and whoever the fuck was in that second seat. I'd be interested to see what percentage of the lap time that average the second Red Bull car was doing of Max's final qualifying time.
Oh yeah.
But that's the story for the summer break.
I'm also curious how far Lance was outside the 107%, actually. Let's have a look.
His best time was a 1:25.8.
Do they take the 107% from the time in Q1 or the
Q1.
best time of Q3? So it's just the round they were in. Right.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Because they do assume that everyone gets quicker as the qualifying sessions go on.
But also equally, the conditions can change, like we've had it in Brazil, where it pisses it down in Q3, and everyone's pole position time is slower than the knockout time for Q1.
Exactly, yeah. And they actually normally put the 107% time in the document, but they haven't this time, so we'll need to work it out.
That's convenient.
Isn't it just?
So that's 79.5 seconds. Oh, in fact, we'll go right the way down. 0.507 times 1.07 is 85.07 seconds. So 1 minute 25.072 is the 107% time.
He was 1/10 off it.
Was he?
Then
Yeah.
just put that. It's fucking close enough.
Yeah. And that would be fine.
Yeah, put the time set by the driver was marginally close enough to the 107% rule, and we accept that the car he is driving is a pile of shit.
Yeah.
That's fine. We know it's the Aston. We didn't expect them to even run that long into the race, let alone fucking compete.
Yeah.
They just needed a tea break in the middle for about 10 laps.
Oh, no. He's well out. The only time I can find for Stroll is from FP1.
And that's plus 30 seconds.
125.8.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
genuinely. He's 0.8 away.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
Compared to
like it's within a second.
Compared to his FP1 time, which was literally 30 seconds off the pace. Because he did 3 laps? And they were like installation laps at best. Ridiculous.
But yeah, so FIA
10 minutes and we're berating Stroll already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2026, guys. Same shit, different number.
The entries he's had, but he's only had the entries because Dad owns the team. Like,
yeah.
But didn't he win F3 or some shit?
Other team.
Yeah, because that makes it all better. Do you know what? They should have added that to the list.
Yeah, they should.
He is a former F3 champion.
Yeah.
That's as relevant as the rest of it.
The Wikimedia.
But yeah, FIA fix the 107% rule. Actually enforce it, or just get rid of it.
Yeah. Or just say something relevant in the document.
Yeah.
That would be the most reasonable start. Say the relevant information in the document. We can go from there.
Yeah. Also happening in practice, Kimi Antonelli wrecked his Mercedes.
Not just in practice, in FP3.
Yeah.
That's the one session you really don't want to crash in. It's a big one as well.
Yeah, big impact. Basically ripped that Mercedes to shreds. but the mechanics worked absolute miracles.
Max Verstappen.
Perhaps aided by Max Verstappen, yes.
yes. Yes.
In fact, well, not perhaps.
Very
Aided by
much.
Max Verstappen.
If Max didn't have that off, it would have been extremely close.
Yeah. They'd have maybe got out for one run. Maybe.
Maybe. But Max had his large spin. The rears just locked on entry to turn 1. I don't actually know if they ever got to the bottom of it to see exactly why it happened. But the running thought is that it's a battery issue of some sort.
Seems to be the classic excuse these current weeks. There's another driver that binned it that's blaming the battery deployment.
Do you know, it actually reminded me of Lance
Chemistry
Stroll
deployment.
at Bahrain,
Mm.
where he
The-
hit the brake and the
and
car
the-
just
yeah.
went.
The rear axle just locked and it said, yeah, bye, and overtook the front axle.
Yeah.
That's not how a car is supposed to go.
No.
It's supposed to go front axle, then rear axle. Somebody needs to tell the Red Bull and Aston Martin team this. I mean, Red Bull have clearly figured it out because Max put in a hell of a comeback. But
Yeah.
I think Aston have other worries. to be honest.
Yeah.
And that meant that Max Verstappen went out in Q1 for the first time since the tail end of last season, I believe.
Mm. Yeah, not quite the long run it was before that.
What? So it was
but again,
Brazil
it
24?
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't on pure pace.
Yeah.
There was an incident.
Something else.
An incident.
External factors.
And it was during that Q1 session as well that we started to see that the Mercedes is fast.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Oh,
And
at what point in the weekend did we see Toto's smirk?
Q1.
Yeah.
It was either
Yeah.
Q1 or Q2.
Just that
I know.
knowing look to the camera that, yeah.
We've won it.
June, we have you guys.
And to be honest, I think possibly even after June, because I was
We
watching a
dunno.
YouTube video. They're going to test the engine at 100. In fact, it wasn't even a YouTube video. It was the commentary, I'm pretty sure. They're going to test the engine at 120 degrees.
Oh, I thought it was 130.
But even then, when it's actually running, it gets much hotter than that. So it still might not be hot enough.
I don't know. I thought, according to the F1 game of years gone past that we used to play, doesn't it get a bit too hot at like 130?
I'm not too sure.
There are certain bits of it that said it was overheating. I know there are bits that get way beyond 130, but
I think that ICE might be one
Yeah.
of those bits.
well, we'll soon find
It
out.
maintains from around 100 to 130 degrees.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Martin Brundle was talking shit.
Lovely. Maybe he means inside the chamber, because that's where the sensors are going to be.
Yeah.
But they're just there to measure the compression ratio. They're not there really for temperature purposes. I think they've put for at 130 degrees C because that's the typical operating temperature of the unit as a whole, rather than the isolated environment it is within. Obviously, if they've declared that they're going to put these tests in, they've obviously tested it and it's withstood.
Yeah.
But also, like, fair play to the FIA for actually bringing out these tests pretty quick, but also because everyone, when we first heard this compression ratio thing, everyone was saying, oh, they'll have it for the year, and then it'll be like, oh, from next year you need to sort it out. And the FIA have been like, no, we've got this on lock. Fix your shit by June.
There is, however, the possibility, in fact, I would maybe even go as far as probability that they might already have it fixed.
I'd be intrigued to see if they have or not. It's gonna be an interesting one, but at the end of the day, all we can assume is they haven't currently, because it's so close to when they announced that they're going to change everything.
Or there
Because
is also the chance that there was never an issue.
this is true, but also there was also apparently 2 power units that were doing this.
Yeah.
So
And now it's apparently only one. So yeah. I guess we'll find out in June.
yes, basically, when the Mercedes Performance and all of the Mercedes power unit cars suddenly drop to the back of the field, a la Ferrari power units
Yeah.
in, what was that, 2019, when that
Yeah.
directive came out. That was hilarious. Yeah, we're not cheating at all. Changes the engine a week after a closed settlement,
With the
and they're
Empire.
shit.
Mhm.
Weren't cheating, were we?
I was also under the impression George took new parts this weekend as well.
He did. He took it
Yes.
to the energy store.
Which means he's only got one more, no?
He's got none.
Technically, he's got none, but technically,
Technically.
he's still got one, because for this
You
year
can't-
only, you're allowed 1 extra of every engine
Oh, are
component.
you? Okay.
That is what I have seen. It is because it is the new engine regs. They are a bit more flexible because of the new tech involved, and everybody's having a bit of a reliability issue. And I think they didn't want too much of a repeat of 2014. They've allowed an extra component per unit. So you technically have 3 energy stores for the year. But yes, George is already on number 2 after round 1.
It's not looking good, bruv.
It's not ideal.
And Kimmy took a new power unit ancillary component.
Ah,
as
you're
well.
allowed
Six.
like 4 or
6.
5, 6. So it's normally 5, but because of the extra one, they're allowed 6.
Yeah, they are definitely allowed 3 because Carlos Sainz has also taken a new energy store. And you're allowed 3 of them this year.
Yeah, it's just for this year though. As of 2027, that all of those numbers will decrease by 1.
Yeah, go back down to 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got 1 left, and also you are allowed to chop and change between them
Yeah.
as the
Yeah,
season
yeah.
goes on.
It's
So it
just-
might have been there was like a faulty sensor, and they went, we'll just change it rather than running any risks.
Yeah, it's what's described as the pool.
Mm.
You're allowed to use any components in the pool. It's just you're not allowed to put too many into the pool.
Yeah.
But once it's in, it's fine.
Exactly.
It's like we saw with in years gone by, Red Bull have taken an extra engine at a track where they've not done too well anyway, just to put an extra engine into the rotation so that they can use it later on in the season, which is a smart place.
Vanilla. So yeah, qualifying Mercedes very first. Max crashed. What else happened in qualifying?
Don't know.
Yeah.
So much, clearly.
Alonso nearly got into Q2
That would have been something.
in that bus. Crofty actually thought he went into Q2, but Crofty wasn't paying attention to his timing sheets.
Crofty sold me a dream.
Classic Crofty.
He's like, oh, Fernando
speak-
Alonso's through. And then up pops the graphic. Colapinto, like minus 0.5. I'm like, he's on a
Crofty?
lap.
Yeah. Speaking of timing towers, can we discuss something?
Is it the reduction of data on the timing tower?
It is. Why?
I thought I was going crazy.
Why are we down to 1 decimal place when we know the sport is recorded to 3?
But we only are in the race. In qualifying, it was still.
I know. So why do we suddenly have simplified graphics for the race? Is it because we're all big dum-dums on Sundays? I
Yeah,
want
maybe.
to
Yeah,
know.
it's just that
Early
just
morning
that
hype.
early for us, yeah.
Yeah. They're going, bloody hell, it's 4 a.m. Sack it in, boys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked having it more
Yeah, I like having
decimals.
3 decimal places. Yeah.
I'm not an idiot, you know what I mean? Like, give me the numbers.
Because it was really good as well to see like marginal gains versus big gains.
Yeah, because like at the 10th, you don't really see that frequently, but if you see the 2 decimals after it, you can see it come down or go up
Yeah.
accordingly in the microsectors. But now you have to wait like a whole lap before there's any difference.
Hopefully they change it back because I think there has been quite a big uproar about it.
Yeah.
And we did see a change to the graphics last year after the uproar in Australia when they didn't bother to tell us which qualifying session it was.
Yes.
They just had the clock.
Welcome to Quali, folks.
Yeah.
You guess what point we're at. Because like if you're watching it back, like, and you just tune in at a random point, it's like on a repeat, as Sky does. You know, they just throw on a fucking random quali or a random race at some point when there's fuck all else on because they have a whole channel they got to fill with something, right? If you just happen to tune in and go, ah, fuck it, I'll watch some F1, and it says 13 minutes left, you're going, well, don't know what fucking session we're in now.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, come on. It's a simple little Q2, Q3, you know? It's not much.
So hopefully they give us back the good graphics.
Give us back our decimal places.
What I did find really funny actually is that we don't have any graphics about battery usage, and then halfway
Then they
through
did.
graphics.
I think they were working on it.
Yeah.
It was one of those ones that they mentioned it, and it's like they were hoping to have it later in the race, and lo and behold, it actually happened for once. That was great.
What I didn't like was the overtake graphic. The fact that it was always sort of like orangey. Like, just make it like the old DRS graphic. Only switch it on when they're using it.
I found myself enjoying my new favourite graphic this weekend.
Go on.
The FIA graphic of a Colapinto and go penalty.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did enjoy that one.
I read that and I thought, that isn't right, but I still understand it. It's the new, I've seen enough 5-second penalty for Esteban Ocon.
Yeah.
It's immediately replaced it.
Colapinto and go.
Like, I understand what they were trying to say. They missed the mark.
It was the same after the race as well. FOM done Ghost when they got to 22nd and it was just like random numbers.
12-12.
Yeah.
It was 12-12. I've seen this. Yeah, what the fuck was that? That's almost as good as first name, last name.
It's always Australia.
First race of the season. There's a few bugs in the system. They're not used to having 22 drivers. It's been a decade.
They do all of this testing at Bahrain and then completely cock it up in Australia.
But also, couldn't they adjust the spacing slightly so that we could fit 11 drivers on a page so they only needed 2 pages and not the third page with just 2 drivers on it?
Probably, although I do understand only showing the top
10. Top 10, because that's the points, yeah.
That's the points. But then why can't we just have 12 on the next page?
Or just a scrolling page, like they do in the junior formula. Like, they have a scroll because there's 30 people in F2.
The thing is with that,
F3,
that
sorry.
might be too advanced for them.
This is true.
Even
This
though
is
they've not-
F1 we're
or
talking
F3.
about.
They've not passed that lesson on Canva yet.
Yeah.
They're not that
These
far
graphic
into
designers
design.
don't have passion like they used to.
Mm-mm.
Like, it's probably the same broadcast team that does all the junior formula. So they have all the graphics ready. Like, F2 has had 22 drivers for how long? Like, it's not difficult to just go,
This
we're
is
going
true.
to put F1 drivers' names on this. And yet they still messed it up.
What can you do? Amateur hour, eh?
Complain about it.
That's what we do on this pod.
Yeah. Shall we get to the race? Or, well, shall we get to the reconnaissance lap?
Isaac Hadjar last year binned it on the formation lap, and everyone else went, fucking hell, that's early. Oscar Piastri took notes and said, I can beat that.
Yeah, I can do one better.
Oh my god.
And this time we can't say it was because of the car. Because even, to be fair, even McLaren are saying it's not because of the car. It's just pure driver error.
Yep.
I just
Even
the
though they
imprint.
blame the battery.
It's the imprint the car left in the wall. That's what did it for me. I wonder if someone took that, you know, when they obviously take the placards and the banners at the end. I wonder if someone went, this is what I'm taking.
I want the
Imprint.
Oscar Piastri one, yeah.
Is Piastri just the new Mark Webber?
Yes.
It makes sense.
Well, it's just an Australian thing in general because no one across any of the three main formula have finished on the podium in Australia, if they're Australian.
Not bad for a number 2 driver, eh?
Oh.
Yeah, Oscar in China next week.
If he pulls that one out. I mean, 10 out of 10 memes, but also stay in your lane. It's like George. It's like actually the entire Mercedes team. George pulling out the T-pose on the podium. For fuck's sake. But also, did you see what Mercedes had prepared?
P1 t-shirt.
P1 t-shirts
Mhm.
for post-race. They have P1 t-shirts. Like, I know it's been a rough few years, but let's calm the fuck down.
To be fair, during their dominance as well, they did have Grand Prix winner t-shirts.
Yeah, but
I want to know what
first,
happened to the
first
2021
race of the
t-shirts.
season.
Let's be honest, they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, but still, seems a bit obnoxious, doesn't it?
I mean, he was told change his fucking car.
And he did.
Yeah.
Only when the regulations changed.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. He did it and he won.
He did.
But yeah, RIP Oscar Piastri's Australian Grand Prix hopes. You lasted 0 laps.
Cracking. Literally, next year, the only way is up. Unless he bins it on pit exit, the only way is up.
Next
He's going to bin it on pit
Oscar
exit.
Piastri's year. That's what it's going to be.
Is this the Ferrari?
Yeah.
Is this the Ferrari of Australia? It's our driver's year every year.
Yeah.
It's never their year.
But remember, he's got 5 home races.
True. Monaco soon. Is that his next one? Where he becomes Oscar Leclerc?
Maybe.
I think so,
might be.
yeah.
He has a new, I guess... Wait, was he adopted by Charles? Because then he's got a new mum. And I don't know how Oscar's mum's going to feel about that.
I don't know. I don't know.
We're asking the real questions here now. This is top F1 commentary
stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, the formation lap went pretty much as expected. Who was it didn't make the grid? Nico Hulkenberg didn't make the race either. There was an issue with Audi, and
which was a shame. He'd done all right in quali. So I mean, both of them had done all right in quali.
Did not starts.
Well, Bortoletto got into the top 10, did he not?
Yes.
Not bad. Yes, he did, but his car broke down in the pit entry, but not far enough into the pit entry where he could be recovered. So he was kicked out of quali. So he never took part in Q3.
Indeed.
Oof. But he still made Q3 on Audi's first appearance.
Yes. Great qualifying actually as well from Visa Cash App Racing Bulls Formula 1 team. Taken 8th and 9th. And then the rest we sort of know. So yeah, Piastri didn't make the grid. Hulkenberg didn't make the grid. He should have lined up in P11. And the lights went out. And what we thought in testing turned out to be very true. My God, that Ferrari is rapid off the line.
You know who's not rapid off the line? Liam Lawson. That was almost a
I
car
wasn't
crash.
picked up by the broadcast at all.
No,
until
I've only seen
in
that
the cool down
after.
room.
Yeah. Where George dropped a swear. Nice.
Yeah.
£1,000 fine for you, good sir.
Also not rapid off the line. Kimi Antonelli.
No. No, he was not. That was a battery issue as well, wasn't it? It said he had like 0 charge.
And that's what George said as well, actually.
How do you manage that?
Yeah, how do you use all your battery on the formation lap?
Do you know who did get a really rapid start, other than Charles? Or rather, was getting a rapid start and then wasn't quite, but still made good progress. Franco Colapinto. Good save. Everyone's saying how he didn't hit anything. I'm not convinced. I feel like his right rear may have brushed the pit wall because he was really fucking close to that. But either way, fair credit to carry on and not bin it. A lot of other drivers would have been either in the back end of Liam Lawson's car or in the pit wall.
Yeah.
He managed to thread the needle, so fair play to him there. That was probably the highlight of his weekend.
Lewis Hamilton as well. Rapid start from 7th on the grid.
That small turbo is doing bits. And it's not only that, that Ferrari actually looks like it's not too bad.
Yeah, it looks raceable.
Yeah.
However...
second best car on the grid right now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. However, they do still have the Ferrari strategy team.
Yeah.
You can change the car. You can change the driver. But the clowns on the pit wall are eternal.
You could take a camel to water, but you can't make it drink.
This is it.
Yeah.
It just writes itself, doesn't it? Ferrari have the opportunity. I mean, okay, let's look at the hard facts here. The timings at the end of the race would have indicated that even if they had pit under the VSC, they probably still would have finished where they were. It just would have been that much closer and would have put a little bit more pressure on Mercedes to actually maybe use up their tyres a bit more. But at the end of the day,
rather than coast home with a one stop, they would have probably pushed them.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's still probably going to work out the way it did.
Yeah.
So there's a side of it that says nothing gained, nothing ventured, but there's also a side of it that says Ferrari clown. And the internet knows which one it's taking.
Yeah.
They can't just hindsight every single week.
No, exactly.
Make a choice. It's not hard.
They did a McLaren. Specifically, a Qatar McLaren.
This is true.
Yeah. But then, did McLaren and Qatar just do a Ferrari?
True. They say the greatest form of flattery is imitation. So
this is true.
Yeah,
it's all just going around in circles now. Everybody loves everyone.
Unless you're Flavio.
Ferrari.
Oh yeah, no, Flavio hates everyone.
Valid though.
He controls everyone every millimeter.
Yeah.
Do you think he's the Regina George of F1?
I don't understand that reference because I haven't seen Mean Girls.
She's the HBIC in Mean Girls.
the fuck does that mean?
I think that means head bitch in charge. Cool, I'm on the right page. Cool. I'm glad I've managed to work that one out. Anyway,
where were we?
Cars go in circles.
Yeah, Ferrari strategy was what we'd just about finished.
Yeah, they should have just put under the VSC.
They should have just done. Yeah, there was enough time to do one per lap. They didn't have to double stack. That VSC lasted long enough. We all knew it was going to.
Yeah,
why not? And then even if they'd actually pit and double stacked under the second VSC before they closed the pit entry, which they had the opportunity to do, but they didn't. And then they closed the pit entry and everybody laughed. So Yeah.
Poor Isaac Hadjar, by the way, that caused the first VSC.
Yeah, man was doing bits in the second Red Bull. He put in a solid qualifying, was doing decently in the race, and the engine gave up on him. Or something. I think it was drivetrain, because the engine was revving its bollocks off, but it was getting no drive.
Hmm.
So I think something in the gearbox or the drivetrain went. So
But
yeah,
that's...
it's rough, but it's new regs and new power units and a new power unit manufacturer. So it's, I don't want to say to be expected, but it's not par for the course, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And then Bottas's Cadillac gave up at the pit entry.
Yeah, that's a rough one. That was the first sort of question mark, because that's a Ferrari power unit.
Mm.
Got to remember that one for the next couple of years. That's Ferrari in the back of that car. So,
And then it came to the Aston Martins.
yes. Would you like a cup of tea? And which lap would you like it at, sir?
I'll get your finest deck chair ready, sir.
Fernando pitted to retire. And then 2 laps later, Fernando Alonso re-entered the track.
Somebody tell him he doesn't have a 5-second time penalty he needs to serve, unlike Sergio Perez, who did this last.
Fernando Alonso re-entered the race 15 laps down.
The graphic could not cope. And for so long, he was behind Bottas, who was out. You just can't write some of this stuff. It's amazing. The other side of the garage wasn't much better. Do you know the last time we had a driver that crossed the line but was not classified was?
No.
Over a decade ago. I think it was 2012.
Jesus.
Was the last time we had a driver.
Surely that would have been a HRT.
It must have been.
But yeah, Lance Stroll took the flag with a time of 1 hour, 24 minutes, 27 seconds.
Good time.
However, Lance Stroll only completed 43 laps in that time and finished the race 15 laps down.
Okay, so he finished 43 laps, yeah?
Yeah.
And there's 58 of the Grand Prix. And you need to complete 75% to be classified. He completed 74.13%. He's half a lap off being classified. He's not classified.
I'm sure it's 90% to be classified.
No, it's 75. 75 to be classified as a finisher was what they've said. You'll just be a shitload of laps down. But if you look at the the driver standings, makes for great reading. There is no Lance Stroll. There is 21 drivers in the standings currently. Oscar Piastri, who didn't even start, is classified. Also, how is Oscar Piastri, hear me out here, Oscar Piastri is 18th in the drivers' standings. He is ahead of Nico Hulkenberg, Fernando Alonso and Valtteri Bottas. They all completed more race laps than him.
But none of them finished, so I think it just goes down
just
to
quali?
qualifying.
Jesus.
Or alphabetical. I don't know.
No, because surely Alonso would be top of the pile then.
Don't know. Apparently, we don't follow any rules or regulations here, so...
No, exactly. It's the FIA. Shits and gigs.
The 107% rule says hello.
Yeah. 107% guideline, I think you'll find.
Yeah, at this point.
107% suggestion? We'd like you to do a time within 107%, but it's not completely necessary. Do you do you, King? Lawrence, where's my money? He's desperately looking for 75%.
Yeah, I know. I'm just having a look. What's quite curious, if we don't have sprint qualifying, The grid for the sprint is defined upon the Drivers' Championship.
Brilliant. George Russell, pole position.
So, shockingly, not the FP1. It's 90.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard 75. I've been lied to. Crazy. Oh well.
It's still always going to be a suggestion.
Yeah, F1 cars having covered less than 90% of the number of laps covered by the winner will not be classified.
Damn.
So he was
Yeah,
quite some distance from the 90.
The last driver to not be classified since Stroll is Jules Bianchi at the 2014 Australian Grand Prix.
It's just an Australian thing. How many laps down did Jules Bianchi finish?
He finished 8 laps down.
More commendable.
Lance Stroll would still have finished 7 laps behind Jules Bianchi.
To make Stroll's life a little bit better, before that, it was 1969 at the Canadian Grand Prix for Al PC, who actually got disqualified for driving too slowly as he was 43 laps down.
Oh,
How long's the race? 45?
Whereas Canada, so
Yeah, but is it
so
the
like
same,
odd, yeah.
same
70
one?
odd.
Fucking 43 laps down. What is he driving? A fucking Ford Focus?
Focus, of course, sir.
Well, this was 1969, so
Does that comply with the regs?
Probably more so than this season's Aston Martin.
Put
It
a,
was 90
put a
laps.
riced out Toyota Yaris in there.
He-
Let's see how it goes. 90
It was
laps and he
90
finished 43
laps.
down. Brother barely
So-
completed half race distance. He's done 2 laps more than half race distance.
Where's his quality time?
1
He
minute
actually
slower.
qualified. He qualified 17th out of 20 drivers.
Christ.
Jesus. What, did the other 3 just like not show up or something?
Yeah, they took the day off.
I don't know.
Sunday
I'm
day of
guessing-
rest.
Right.
In that race, there was actually 2 drivers not classified.
Anyway, where were we? Apart from laughing at Lance Stroll.
Bad Ferrari strategy.
Done that.
Can I also say,
oh.
Big Al is also Canadian, so
Oh, nice. 2 of the last 3 Canadians.
Oh, that's what that means.
Predictions? Question mark.
Yeah, sorry, just before we do that.
Yeah, go on.
F1 did publish their new penalty guidelines for this season.
Yes, I've heard about this.
And
The points are
moving
changing.
guidelines, yes. They are all available to look at on the F1 website if you wish. The thing I wasn't too sure that I was actually checking, it says free practice qualifying and then TTCS, which is an acronym I'd never heard of. Turns out it stands for total time classified sessions rather than just writing race. Because obviously that'll cover sprint races.
Right.
Well, sorry, sprints and the race. We're not
Yes.
going to call it a sprint race.
No race, it's a sprint.
Sprint, yeah. So that'll be why it's a TTCS.
Whereas on Sunday we have an old Snickers.
But
that's
yeah,
so close to say, oh, what?
Thank you. I'll see myself out. It's all good.
I don't get it.
You don't get it.
You don't.
No, I'm not 40.
Neither am I. I still know that Snickers used to be called a marathon.
Even I knew
Oh,
that.
okay, I didn't know that.
Pipe down in the back.
Even I knew that.
yeah, let's do predictions.
Right. Should we start with a nice, solid, bold section?
Yes.
Everybody fucked it.
Mm.
I won't hear any questions of double DNF past the last third. Alonso didn't make it that far, and Stroll didn't DNF. He crossed the finish line.
Not classified.
He's just not
He
classified.
didn't DNF.
But he didn't DNF. There's a big difference there. Lap down, showdown. Nobody got the right driver. I guess in that respect, Chris, you're the closest. You got his teammate.
Woo!
Chris, you were the closest because you said the lowest lap count of 29 when it was actually 14. But
Yeah.
Ben and Mel were both correct by saying the driver that got lapped first would DNF.
Nice.
So that's where the points are going today. There are no points actually for this championship. It's just for shits and
Don't
gigs.
give out points for that, don't
Yeah,
you?
no. Only points for pole and podium.
you
The
go.
Perez position prediction. I win. Just throw that out there. Perez qualified 18th. I guessed 18th. And he finished 16th. And I was the closest with a guesstimate of 17th. So if just one other person hadn't fucking died in their engine or whatever power unit component, I'd have been right. But there we have it. Still waiting for my Perez position prediction ace there. Pole and podium. Well, we're off. We're off and running. We have a tied for 4th place. Sonia, Emily, and Mel all on 1 point for correctly put. Between the three of you, you have all 3 drivers on the podium. Between the 3 of you, you've put them all in the wrong place.
It's not my problem that they're shit at their job.
Sonia said Leclerc first. Mel, you said Russell second, and Emily said Antonelli third. So each of them warrants a point for that. Myself, I'm in second place for putting Russell to get pole and P1 in the race. Chris is in second place for the
I'm
I
gonna be all
was so
season.
scared for a minute.
the
I thought you were about to say
closest.
Chris is top.
No, Chris is in second for the closest he's ever come to getting a full house. He got pole position, he got P1, but he got P2 and 3 in the wrong order. So he only gets 6 points. And Ben, 7 points. He's got pole, he's got P1, and he's got P3. He's just not got the second place finish.
And
Yeah.
I've got some social media predictions to add into there. I'm missing pole position, unfortunately, but Darren scores 1 point for having Leclerc on the podium. Jamie scores 7 points. No, it's 3 points for the right position.
3
5
points.
points. That's what I meant
There
to
we
say,
go.
yeah. For having Russell as the race winner and then Leclerc and Antonelli on the podium. Yanka scores 3 points for having Russell as the race winner. Ben, different Ben,
Another one.
scores
It's me again.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
It also scores 3 points.
We love the
for
Star Wars
having,
reference.
Get fucking outclassed, mate.
Jordan.
Ben 1
scored-
superior.
2 points for having Leclerc and Russell on the podium. Katie scores 0 points. Meg scores 2 points for Leclerc and Russell. And the other person is me, so I know how many points I got.
Nice.
And unfortunately, Darren, if you're listening, your bold prediction of at least 2 red flags that did not come true, and Carlos Sainz was not the first to be lapped. But he was closest in terms of laps, because he went with lap 17.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. That is indeed the closest of anyone.
Yeah, I'll send you those predictions later on so you can add them to the championship.
So,
Thank
but they have their own championship. We call that the social
you go.
media championship. So,
But yeah, to keep track of that.
yeah.
Pole position, we all got it, didn't we? Because we were unanimous with Woody.
Well, us 3. Mel went with Piastri, Emily went with Piastri, and Sonia went with Leclerc. So, no.
No, he went wall position instead.
To be fair, Piastri didn't go wall position in qualifying. You could have got the pole point, but because we're not like F1 where if you've got a grid penalty but qualify first, you don't get pole position. We give you those points. It's all about who
At this
qualifies
point-
first.
Put me in the McLaren.
Shall we talk China now?
Yeah. Fun fact. Most of the drivers have already arrived in China.
Mm.
Do you know the reason why?
I do.
Let's hear it.
Me. Because they're all filthy tax dodgers.
Yeah.
And they get taxed on all their earnings.
The Australian government charges you on your earnings per day you are in the country.
Oh,
So they have all immediately fucked off.
fair.
I mean, yeah, too right. If you're going to get taxed more for staying an extra night, then go stay in China.
Exactly.
They might have a shitload of money in the bank, but that doesn't mean they can't penny pinch. We respect the hustle.
We do. I'm a bit worried about this Grand Prix.
On what grounds?
The massive straight.
Ah, yes. The Battery Management Championship meets a 1.2 kilometre straight.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. You're going to pass someone, and then you're going to run out of battery, and then they're going to go past you, and then you're going to have gained enough battery to absolutely send a dive bomb in, but then you're going to be approaching the corner at a faster speed than you have at any other session, and then you're going to lock up and sail straight on, and they're going to get back past you again. So it's going to be amazing. We're going to have 540 overtakes in the sprint.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that graphic from the F1.
Has there ever been a car to be lapped in the sprint before?
Oh, that's a cracking question.
Google will know the answer.
Furious typing. Yes, apparently. But they have not given me exact details of when or where.
Yeah.
I've been told 2025 Miami sprint. But that just
Okay.
says leaving several drivers finishing far behind. But then I've also been told Austin sprint. Multiple
2025
cars.
Miami, right?
Yeah.
Miami did not.
No.
No. Austin? I don't think it happened in Austin either.
Well, yeah, they said Nico Hulkenberg fell to P15 following a pit stop. I don't think that's been
Final
lapped.
sprint classification. That's not being lapped. That's just
Yeah.
losing positions.
No.
No one was lapped in the sprint.
So Google's just lying to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Amazing. Can I... Negative feedback. Report a problem.
Has anyone been
Not
lapped in
factually correct. Not correct. Totally wrong.
Yeah,
Submit.
I can't find anyone being
Oh, yeah.
lapped in the sprint.
There we
Yeah.
go.
So no, we're going to go with is the answer to that one.
Hmm.
Could be wrong, but
Until this weekend.
One of the top results, Threads 10 hours ago. Is this going to be the first F1 sprint with lapped cars?
Yeah.
there we go.
We
Heard
love
in the
it.
past.
Yeah. I mean, it's not outside the realms of possibility. Is that a bold prediction I sense there, Ben?
Yeah, smart. And
Ben's going to be putting in a lap down showdown
whoever.
the
For
sprint.
sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
lap down showdown, lapped on lap 12 of the sprint.
Bottas got lapped on lap 12. The sprint is longer than that. It is possible.
Yeah, it's not outside the realms of possibility. It's just it never really happens.
Hmm.
Because had Bottas made a pit stop by lap 14 when he came in? I think he had, hadn't he? He stopped under the VSC.
Yeah, he did. He stopped.
So that puts
yeah.
him 11 to 13 seconds further back than he otherwise would have been in, say, a sprint where he's not made that pit stop. So,
But that was under the VSC as well, though, where the leader would have made up far less ground.
that's why I'm saying 11 to 13 seconds,
Oh,
not
yeah.
23. So,
Very true.
it's not outside the realms of possibility, but I don't think it's going to happen because I think whoever's in front is still going to run out of juice.
I think it would be hilarious. if
I
they did.
do like the rule that you're just allowed to absolutely tank your battery on the last lap. Whoever came up with that said, fuck it. They literally hit the fuck it button. That's it at that point.
Yeah, you don't need any battery to cross the line.
Yeah, it's not like a fuel tank where they have to take a sample at the end of it, is it?
Yeah, we need to take a sample of electricity, please.
Yeah, sure. Let me just plug it in for a minute and I'll be with you. But to be honest, they probably regen about enough on the in lap.
Mm.
I think there was a cracking bit of stats from Martin Brundle with the amount of energy that they're regenning per lap. Every 16 laps of Albert Park, one of those F1 cars has regened enough electricity to run the average British house for a day.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
So what we need is an F1 car to do 16 laps.
Why didn't you say this sooner?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it affects your electricity bill. Just have an
Yeah.
F1 car.
Yeah, it's fine. It's only like 1,000 horsepower, isn't it? It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long's Albert Park and how far do I need to send this F1 car? How long a cable do I need?
I don't think it has to specifically be Albert Park. I think other
Well,
circuits-
But no, it's just the distance, isn't
available.
it?
Yeah, it's 16 laps of Albert Park was what I was going for. So you need whatever distance it is.
Hmm. But other racetracks are available. Yeah.
Usual
Mate,
locals.
it's all right. We don't have to worry about sponsorship deals here. We're not sponsored by any particular circuit yet. Though Monaco, I am open to offers.
Yeah.
Fuck Monaco.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, but
What
come
a
on. If we're
shite.
going to get
Yeah,
an
but
all-inclusive,
Yeah.
come on. Think with your corporate
Not
brain.
included.
What's wrong with Milton Keynes? Good old Sil.
What's right with Milton Keynes?
The roundabouts.
You've just said Milton
Well,
Keynes, Ben. That
yeah.
should answer your own question.
Yeah.
Can we ban that word?
What, Milton Keynes? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Imagine a Milton Keynes Grand Prix.
And we're approaching the 7th roundabout of the lap now. This time they have
Could
to
be
take the
worse.
3rd exit.
This is
Could
fast.
be worse. Could be Birmingham.
Monaco,
You're just stuck
like,
in traffic the whole time.
episodes.
What's that? Sorry, Chris?
I'm saying this is fast becoming like the Monaco 2022 episode. Where
Yeah,
it was so
but-
jet, we just went rambling.
Yeah, but this is the first race of the season, and we still haven't done F2 and F3.
Yeah.
I need to. Oh god, when am I going to do my roundup? Do you want me to fucking rattle that off in a minute?
Yeah, let's just do that now, then we'll do China predictions.
Okay, cool.
China.
Right. We'll start with Formula 2. Qualifying. Cracking. Dino Beganovic gets off to a good start, puts it on pole ahead of Martinius Stenshorn and Alex Dunn in his new Alpine colours.
We'll speak to Alex Dunn in a moment.
Reverse grid pole is 10th place in F2, and that was Tsanopol Intropuvazak, ahead of Joshua Dirksen and Ollie Goethe, who finished in 9th and 8th respectively. So when you flip it, that's the first 3 on the grid. Right, sprint race was won by Joshua Dirksen, ahead of Noel Leon and Alex Dunn, with pole sitter Tsanopol Intropuvazak slipping to 4th. And the feature race, I think the quote of the weekend for the support series is, "You forgot rule 1."
Yeah.
Yeah. We had 3 DNFs, 2 of which were teammates. We'll cover that in just a second. The feature race was won by Nikola Tsolov ahead of his F3 championship rival Rafa Kamara and Lauren van Herpen in third. Alex Dunn and Martinius Stenshorn. Chris.
Yeah. What was done up to? Honestly, it was so silly. He's
done him in there.
Turn one, and Dunn just
I think we should retire the
cuts
podcast.
across
Yeah.
to the right-hand side of the circuit and hits his teammate's front wing and takes them both out of the race. And then tried to blame his teammate.
Mint. It's okay. He didn't hear the joke, so we're not retired the podcast yet.
It's open lobby stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It was, yeah.
Right.
AI just to see what you can get away with. Like,
Let's do.
F3.
Well, actually, I've got the championship standings to do yet. So at the end of round 1, that leaves us with Nikola Tsolov in the lead on 25, ahead of Rafa Kamara on 18. Lawrence van Herpen scored points in both races and is in third on also 18 points. But the emphasis is put on feature race position finishes. So Rafa Kamara pips him because he is second. So they are tied on points, but Rafa is ahead on, I guess we call it, countback.
Yeah.
The rest of the top 5 is Miata and Intrapuvazak on 14 and 13 points respectively. We will next see them. We don't know. It's supposed to be Bahrain. And then after that, it's supposed to be Saudi Arabia. We'll cover that in a minute. Formula 3. Loads of new faces here, as is par for the course on Formula 3 territory. We're off to a fantastic start because I've forgotten this guy's first name. Teofil, that's it. Teofil Nile took pole position ahead of Ugu Chukwu and Freddie Slater in third. Reverse pole is 12th position in Formula 3. That is Bruno Delpino ahead of Deligny and Stromsted. The sprint race, we had 30 finishers out of a field of 30. So we actually got everyone over the line for once. It was a slightly truncated race due to Raymer.
Yeah, I was going to say, they didn't all make the line.
They're all
However,
classified.
because the red flags were shown, it gets counted back a lap.
Yeah.
So the 2 that caused the red flag actually would have finished ahead of some others.
Yes. Hilariously, one of the people that caused the red flag therefore finished 7th. And I can't even see the other one. Where is he?
We should be right behind him, surely.
Well, you'd think that, but he's not. Where the fuck is the Prema? Van Amersfoort, Rodin, Trident, ART, Prema, Campos, Trident, Campos. Prema, Louis Sharp, 16th. Easy top 3.
Yep.
Right, anyway, the sprint race was won on countback by Bruno Delpino ahead of Deligny, and Brand Badoa came and overtook Noah Stromsted to claim third. I believe reduced points were given out for this one.
They were
top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah.
And it was reduced points numbers. It literally went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. That's due to the percentage of race distance completed. The feature race. Ugo Chukwu won ahead of Freddie Slater and... Oh, God, what's his first name? Taito Kato in the ARTGP.
Yes.
We lost... so many new names. I'm still getting used to this. Where's he gone? Where has he gone? Oh, there he is. We lost Kanato Lee and
I know exactly what name you're looking at.
Briron Bacardi? Briron Bacardi. We're going with that. His
That'll
first
do it.
name. His first name isn't any easier. Holy shit. Nandhavud Brumbacardi. Where are you from, son? You're Thai. That makes sense.
Mm.
And ahead of Shin, who oh god, this page, please load. Oh, there he is. Woo Hyun Shin. There were the 3 DNFs we lost there. So
We also had 2 withdrawals from the sprint, from the feature,
oh,
because they absolutely destroyed the car in the sprint.
yes, the
The 2
Prema
Prema.
boys.
Yeah.
That leaves the championship as follows. Ugo Ugachukwu leads. Unsurprisingly, he won the feature race, so he's at the top of the table. Second place, Freddie Slater. He finished second. So, and in a similar vein to Formula 2, Bruno Del Pino is also on 18 points, but count back. Taito Kato is in 4th on 16, and Deligny, whose first name, so I can actually give him some equality, Enzo Deligny is in 5th on 12 points. I'm just going to do the top 5.
Much
That's fine
like
for me.
Formula 2, we don't know when we'll see these guys again,
Yeah.
because their next race, it was also Bahrain.
So we'll cover it off now. There's been various rumours about what's going to happen with these races, with the current situation in that region of the world. Originally, the first thing I heard was that Portimao and Imola were being touted. Then I heard that Turkey was also on the cards, but I think that's a little bit too close to the region still. Then we heard Japan double header was potential, and now the latest update I've heard is that they just won't replace them due to the short notice. It will just simply become a 22 race season.
I know a lot of people have heard that due to 2 particular drivers yapping about it on a plane.
Do you not think, though, it could be like a moment where England and Germany played football on Christmas Day? If they just stick some F1 cars on a track, and it would just be peace and quiet. Yeah.
Peace and quiet with 1,000 horsepower engines roaring around the track.
With all the other stuff that's going on.
Okay, fine,
You know, they're
fine,
just
double Silverstone. Okay, fine.
But yeah,
No, Ben, I don't think it'll be like World War I Christmas time.
I think I heard a decision was due on those races by the 20th of March. I want to say. We will keep you abreast of that as soon as we hear. As Rich said, though, the junior formula was very much Rule 1 of motorsport. We sort of covered the Alex Dunn incident.
For those that don't know or maybe new to the world, Rule 1 is don't hit your teammate.
Yeah. Let's cover the Formula 3 one, which was a significantly bigger impact. So much so it actually broke a camera. Or at least disconnected the feed from said camera. So the 2 Prema cars are going side by side through, what corner is it? Turn number 4, I think. Yeah.
It starts at 3, then 4, and then they crash at 5.
One of them gets pushed wide at 4, rejoins the circuit, and then boof, they both go into the wall at turn 5 at very high speed.
And one of them sideways. We always love to see a sideways crash. They're not fun at all. That was the one that made me sort of wince a bit.
Yeah, buried itself.
But also the feed immediate cutaway is always never a good fun.
But as I said, I think that was because the camera literally disconnected.
No, because this was from a different angle. This was like from overhead behind.
Yeah, but when they hit the wall, the screen sort of went green, then black. Like, oh no, the camera's.
Oh, I thought they'd literally just changed feed to somewhere else.
Yeah. No, it went green, then black. Watching it live, and then it cut to the pit lane.
Nice.
And they were just sort of sitting there like, ooh. But in fact, they cut to the Prema pit box as they all just sort of look at the screen like, shit. But both drivers were okay. I would love to have been a fly in the wall in that Prema debrief.
Oh, that would have been great. Even the Alex Dunn debrief would have been cracking. Oh, yeah. Just rule 1: don't hit your teammate. First race of the season, don't hit your team.
So
I guess
yeah,
if you set expectations lower, it can't get any worse.
I mean, it can, because in the junior formula, they are quite clear that they will swap you out if they so choose. If they so
I mean,
desire,
not just junior
sorry.
formula. Look at Alpine.
I
Red
mean,
Bull.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just less common at the top. It's pretty common especially in F3.
Shall we do China?
Sure.
Where it is a sprint weekend, first one of the year. Woo!
Chris, shall I make your day?
Yeah.
For the new season, we're adding sprint pole points to the predictions.
Woo!
Oh, I know. I thought you'd like that.
I mean, because I usually ask you for it anyway.
I
so-
know. But we're actually going to score it this year.
Beautiful. Right, let's get straight into it. Sprint pole, please, Mel.
Hold on, I can't remember what I wrote.
What, I mean,
Oscar.
You can think it. I was going to say, what you wrote is not committed. Until
No,
it
it's
says odd, it's not
well,
locked in.
No, when I write it, it's locked in.
Yeah, it's typed out. That's as good as said.
Ben,
Charles Leclerc.
Rich,
Woody.
I too have went with Woody.
So boring.
Come on, look at the gap.
Oh, right.
8 tenths.
Only 2
8.
tenths Stantonelli, but 8 tenths.
Okay, yeah, but let's be realistic here. It's one of the two of them.
Sprint winner, please, Rich.
Woody. As a surprise to no one.
Yeah. Ben,
Russell.
Mel,
Claire.
Russell.
Emily has also gone sprint pole, Russell, sprint winner, Russell, and Sonia, who I did ask and I've not written in, has gone sprint pole, Russell, sprint winner, Russell.
And I'll get my social media ones through the week. They usually sort of filter in.
Mm-hmm.
Real pole. I've went Russell.
Same.
Ben,
Russell.
Mel,
Leclerc.
Emily.
Emily has put Hamilton,
Oh,
as has Sonia.
interesting. To be fair, this is the circuit that the Ferrari won the sprint at last year.
This is the joke I have made. Oh wait, I'm on Emily's predictions. Hang on, what have Sonia said? Oh, I've got it wrong. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong chat.
What did Sonia say?
Sonia has put Leclerc for sprint pole, and Leclerc for sprint winner, and then said Russell for regular pole.
And we may as well just get our podium one while we're here.
Russell, Leclerc, Norris.
And we'll take Emily's as well.
Russell, Antonelli, Hamilton.
Mel, podium, please.
I went Leclerc, Russell, Antonelli.
Ferrari 1-2.
Hang on, what team does Russell drive for, dipshit?
Oh, I thought she said Hamilton, Leclerc, Russell.
Do you know what? They do sound really similar, so...
I wasn't paying attention.
No.
Wow.
Imagine not listening to women.
Well...
In the Big
You know, it was
26.
International Women's Day the other day. They
Yesterday,
did
in
a
fact.
literally did a whole segment about it for Rachel and Hannah, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah, Chris doesn't listen to that.
Shock. Look at him.
Ben.
Cancel the pod. We're done.
I I'm going Hamilton, Russell, Leclerc.
That's a double Ferrari podium, by the way, Chris.
That's a double Ferrari podium. Yeah, 1-3.
It's not a 1-2 because if they finish first and second, it would be a 1-2. But
Thanks, Will.
you're welcome.
Rich.
I've gone actually the same as Emily. Russell, Antonelli, Hamilton.
And I'm going to make that 3.
Oh,
For that podium.
that means I'm
Gets
fucked.
in. Yeah, yes, it does.
Fuck you.
Bold prediction. Mel, yours is great. Please stick with that.
Thank you. Shall I
Read it
say
out.
it?
What is that,
Read it out for
Chris?
the chat.
So my bold prediction is Aston Martin will have at least one car survive one whole race.
For the record, are we going to say that means 90% race distance covered and therefore classified?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Because if not, we would need to say that Stroll survived the Australian Grand Prix, and that's just not the case, considering he parked up for 12 laps.
Yeah, so Aston Martin classified is what I've written.
In the race as well.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah. In GP.
Or in
Yeah.
a race.
This race.
Yeah.
The big
This race.
Okay, fine.
It's a sprint, not a race.
Exactly. Ben?
A car to get lapped in the sprint race.
Fucking knew it.
After lapped in the sprint.
But I
Rich?
say, if you want me to be more bold with it, I'll say Aston
No, I'd
Martin
say
or
that.
Cadillac.
I'd say that's fine.
Never happened.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice.
I'm gonna be like really specific just for shits and giggles. Bottas to retire on lap 42.
Okay.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Just parks the car up because he decided he'd had enough.
He saw the pod. He saw
Yeah.
the pod, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna make his dreams come true."
What would make it really interesting is when he comes on the radio and says, "Is it lap 42?"
I'm gonna go with
And he parks up at turn 5.
Yeah.
no safety car or VSC in the race.
Okay. If I could type, that'd be great. Jesus. That's a 1 pina colada
And a strawberry daiquiri.
and a strawberry
Anyway.
daiquiri.
It is time for
I'm Sergio Perez and I drive for Cadillac F1 team.
the Perez Position Predictor.
We need 4 numbers this week.
We do indeed. Ben, your Perez position predictions, please.
So in sprint quali, I have got him P20. For the sprint race, I have got him P at 21.
He's gone backwards. And Aston Martin has finished ahead.
Yep. In race quali, I've got him P19.
Oh my god, I'm playing the guessing game and my fingers were over the 1 and 9 keys. I'm loving this. This is
Nice.
brilliant.
And in the race, I've got him staying P19.
Oh, I was hovering over 21.
For mine, I have gone with sprint qualifying P21.
Damn.
Sprint race P20.
We really do not have high hopes for this man.
Qualifying P22.
It can't get worse.
It can't go on like
It
this.
can. And race P19. Mel.
I've got
P3.
How did you know? No, I'm not an idiot, Ben. I've got
You
sprint
won.
quali in 22nd. I'm putting him plumb last. However, in the sprint, he's gonna gain 1 place and finish P21.
Solid effort from
Normal
Perez.
quali. I've put that he's going to qualify 18th, purely because I think people are going to fail to set times.
Okay, fair.
And then for the actual race, he's going to finish 20th, purely because there's probably going to be 2 DNFs.
So same but different. Mine are really imaginative. Sprint quali, he will be 20th. In the sprint, he will be 20th. In quali, he will be 20th. And in the race, so many people are DNF, he's going to finish 17th.
Ah,
Um,
you could have had the
lap down
quadruple.
showdown.
Lap down, short
Ben,
down. There's...
Given your bold prediction
Oh, yeah. We're getting an
for
extra
an
one.
extra point, please give us your lap down showdown for the sprint, but you only get it if you're spot on.
Okay, so how many laps are in the sprint?
In the sprint
56
race,
over 3.
56 laps in the sprint.
56 over 3, I said.
What's that?
So it's 18.66, so 19 laps.
So
19,
laps.
yeah.
Right, so I say on lap 18,
Mm-hmm. But who?
Bottas will be lapped.
Okay. Right.
And lap down or DNF?
But in the sprint, it finish a lap down.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now your actual lap down showdown, please.
My actual lap down, I will change it to Lance Stroll.
Ooh.
And I will say he will be lapped on lap 19. And I will say 2 laps down.
Is that all?
Yeah, I will say
We'll just finish
7 laps
12
down.
laps down. Yeah.
It's a vast improvement.
2 laps down. Which I believe would also scupper Mel's prediction of an Aston Martin finishing the race.
Well, if he's only 2 laps down, that is classified.
Yeah, but I thought he changed it to 7.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I only meant that as it. Oh, hold on.
Oh, the camera's dead.
Oh, we lost the camera.
He's pondering.
So nonchalant.
Is my mic still the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
mic's
No.
fine.
For now,
Can't-
I'll tell you when it changes.
Right, what's the question?
Can you guys see Ben?
No.
You look, Ben. You look.
Ben is one blue square in the middle of his screen. Oh, failed to
Failed
start camera.
start
There we go.
camera.
There it is.
Way! Okay, so
Well-
Ben, sorry. Are you sticking with 2 laps down or are you changing it to 7?
I only said 7 as a joke.
Okay,
So
cool.
2.
If he does finish 7 laps down, I will take it.
Nah, you need
Not a
No.
chance.
That's not the game.
You lock in or you lock out. That's it.
I say 5. I'll meet in the middle. I say 5.
Okay.
5 laps down.
Fine. I like that. That's the biggest we've ever had on this game.
Mel.
I went Hulkenberg to be down 1 lap on lap 15 for sprint.
Oh,
On the
Mel's given us a
sprint?
one as well. Oh.
Yeah, fuck. I was told apparently I had to.
Not the
No,
sprint. No,
that's-
just
it
regular
was
one.
a prediction. It was for an extra
Okay.
point.
But I'll take all the points anyway. And then for actual race, Lawson down 1 lap on 48.
Okay.
Rich?
Sergio Perez, lap 34, 2 laps down.
I have went Lancelot Stroll lap 13, 10 laps down.
10.
10.
There's the new record holder for the most predicted laps down. The Aston Martin high hopes have fucking crumbled.
Yeah.
Why do I have them ninth? Through season
It's a long
development.
season.
Through season development. It might be getting 2 races shorter.
Through season development, yeah, they'll only finish 8 laps down instead of 10.
Yes! That's a 20% improvement. That's big numbers.
That brings us to the end of this week's episode of the Turn 5 podcast, I believe.
There's one more thing.
Oh,
That's Max Verstappen confirmed to be doing the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. What
In a
shock.
Mercedes.
No, it's in a Ferrari, isn't it?
No, it's in a Merc.
Oh, is it?
Because the Verstappen have changed car.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well,
yeah.
it
So
doesn't
for
clash,
the
so
people,
all good luck to him.
I mean,
the
if you've
people
got two less
wanting to
races.
follow this weekend's action from China, it
Good
all
luck.
kicked off at 3:30 in the morning on Friday for FP1, with sprint quali at 7:30. The sprint race is then at 3 a.m. with qualifying at 7, and the race is also at 7.
Might actually get up and watch that, you know. Because I've got to go to
So
work anyway, so might as well.
that brings an end to this week's episodes of the Turn 5 podcast. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you next week for the China review.
And the F1 Academy.
Oh, are they back this weekend?
Yes.
And we talked
Yes,
F1 Academy for their season
Imagine-
debut.
imagine
It's
forgetting
about
the women.
again.
Man says International Women's Day was yesterday. Back to men now.
I thought it was
International
next
Men's
week.
Days in November, by the way, mate. Just so
Oh,
you
is
know.
it? Oh, cool. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
November 19th.
I
genuinely just
will
thought
forget
next
that.
week they started.
They're in
My
Shanghai.
camera's gone again.
Look how happy he was. Yep, blue box, error code. Fantastic.
And they're also possibly affected by the issues.
Yes, because they're supposed to be
They were
in Saudi Arabia.
Jeddah.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for watching the Turn 5 podcast. We will see you next week. There's a cat if you want to say hello to the cat, and a banana. But ta-ra for now.